So right now I'm going to show you how you can download SQL Server into your machine. And for the tutorial I'm going to do, I'll be using Windows machine. This is just for Windows. I'm going to share my screen. If you can see my screen, this is where you can download SQL Server from. And this is just a regular Google search. Just do download SQL Server and it takes you to the Microsoft website where you can download SQL Server. You've got a couple of options, SQL Server on Azure, but just come down. Unless you're a developer and maybe the company you work for requires you to download the developer option, the Express option gives you virtually everything you need. And this is like the default if you need to download any version. So I'll just go ahead and download this. I'm going to open my file that I've downloaded. Just double click on it to have it installed into your machine. So just go for the basic option, and I'm going to say accept, install. And so this is just going to take a couple of while to have all of this installed, and I'm going to be fast forwarding this process, and I'll meet you at the other side. Yeah, so welcome back. I don't know how long yours took, but for mine, it took quite a while to have all of those installed into my machine. And if you've done that, hopefully everything worked perfectly and fine. Just go ahead and install SQL Server Management Studio. So what you have currently is the server. And with the Management Studio, you'll be able to access the server. And that's where you're going to be working. That's where you're going to be working with writing all of your scripts, debugging your code, writing all the queries that you need to write, creating the tables, database, and everything you need to do. I'm just going to click on install SSMS. So I'm going to download SSMS. For the SSMS, I'm going to be downloading the latest version that is here, 19.3. So all you have to do is just to click on it and it's going to download. It takes a couple of seconds to, depending on the speed of your Wi-Fi or your network. You just have it downloaded. Yeah, maybe a couple of minutes, but not, maybe not up to 5 minutes. So this is fully downloaded. I'm going to install. Just double click on it and have it installed into my machine. And just like I've said, ensure that you have the server downloaded. It's pretty much easier to just go from downloading the server and downloading SQL Server Management Studio. I'm going to install this. You can just leave it on the default. No need to change in the location. I just have it installed. And it's pretty much that. It's going to take a couple of minutes, and I'm just going to fast forward this until we are fully installed. So I have here setup completed. All specified components have been installed successfully. Hopefully yours didn't take as much time as mine did. And I have 19.3 version of SSMS installed on my machine. I'll go ahead and close this. Hopefully you have the same thing that I have. And I could simply do a search here for SSMS. And when I have that, I just open. So you ensure you have your server also downloaded, and I'll be asked for my server name. I'll be using Windows. And I'll be asked for the name of my server. I just pick the server that I downloaded, and this is my server, and this is the name of my machine, and this is all I need. I just have to connect. And when you're connected, you should have this pane opened. And here you can connect. If you have any other data source you want to connect to, you can just connect and add an additional. You can also change the authentication depending on what your organization is using. Because this is my personal space, it's my personal laptop, I'm using a Windows authentication because I just connect to the server that I have. But you can connect to a remote server, you can connect to a remote machine within your company, or if you have a remote machine, you can also have that connected. And this is the database. You could create a database that you would use for what you're going to work in. And I'm going to show you how we could do that. And we can start writing our queries.